Hello everybody, and welcome to one of my first videos on the channel. And what we're going to be doing, it's a series that I've wanted to do for a while. Basically, what we're going to do is play each legacy version of Minecraft, all the way from beta 1.0. I feel like that's a good place to start. I feel like playing through a lot of the alphas going to be not adding a whole lot, especially because some of them had some things and didn't. I feel like beta 1.0 is a perfect place to start. And we're going to play a couple different I guess snapshots in between. So we're gonna play 1.0 and then 1.7.3, and then we'll kind of move on to the full release. And then from there, I feel like we could pick some certain points where I feel like they added enough to actually make a whole video about, and then continue. However, it is survival. We're not going to be running around in creative or nothing like that, but it's just going to be something cool. It's going to be basically like if you were my age, I started about beta 1.0, then you would have just, if you had a world that survived all those years. However, it is, 2025, and that's where we're going to start off at. I do want to see some people in the world add their own things, maybe play on their favorite versions, but for the most part, we're starting on Minecraft Beta 1.0, and I think about every week or every other week, we will we will switch into the next snapshot or the next release, and kind of just go from there. So we're going to go ahead and get started here and create our first world. There's no running. Alright, so this looks very similar to my test world, which is one thing I always thought was weird. It always seemed like you spawned here in these older versions, like the beta versions, but we kind of need to jump at it here and get to work. Okay, so yeah, I did want to introduce some challenges, like getting, let's say, this one should support the nether at this point, if I'm not mistaken, so that would be a goal for this video. Or the next, maybe we'll spend an entire month, because some of the later updates are going to get really hectic as they add more and more things. But I would like to try to get to the nether, because that's a release. This is a new feature around this time, would be the nether. There shouldn't be an end yet. I don't believe there is just yet, but so on and so forth. I want to do something like that. I have some challenges, experience the things that the new updates as they came out, or as I should be seeing them in a canonical order. Things we're going to do is grab some wood and make ourselves a little shack. We do need to find a sheep or something to make a bed, because I know we're going to have a really hard time surviving through the night. Right there. That's another thing, dude. The dark textures were so much more scarier because, wait, it genuinely looks like a void, but you can actually step in. But that's just how dark it is in there. That's 100% a lighting issue, right? That's not something that's supposed to look like, but that's just how it is with these old games. So, in much true to Minecraft fashion, we're just gonna build a little dirt shack. Oh, the old door noise. I get so nostalgic about these older versions just because I played, those are the ones I played so much. We're gonna have to eat. Let's see. We could eat the raw. There's no eating animation. That's crazy. So if I'm not mistaken, the only version of food we're gonna get is pork. But I would like to, within the span of playing on this version, get into the nether. I think that's going to be the biggest update that we have in terms of actual updates. What the fuck? Wait, what's the fire? What's on fire? What is going on? Okay, listen, I know, like, the MO for this is, like, you're a new YouTuber, you want to get some clout, and so you record a video and it turns into, like, an ARG. This is not that case. I genuinely don't know how this forest fire started. We're gonna have to go do some searching. I saw a sheep over here. Fudge. I saw a sheep over here, so we're gonna prioritize the gameplay right now because it is gonna become night here soon. But I don't know what could have possibly started this forest fire. I know it's gonna hard cut. I wish I can say it, I can edit it to make it not hard cut, but it's gonna have to hard cut, unfortunately, just to the forest fire. But this is way too much fire for the little bit amount of time to play. I have been on this world for about 11 minutes. I'm looking at the recording. I have not spent any time off camera, right? I may have cut, but the camera's always been, I don't know, man. This is actually ridiculous. I don't see a lava pool. This is a crazy forest fire to be having right now. Like, actually unreal. Alright, we need to go to bed. We can't worry about the forest fire right now. We need to go to bed. I genuinely don't know what's going on with this. This wasn't like this a second ago. What? So we have... Okay. I'm really tripping because I thought in this version they didn't drop like steak. Obviously they didn't drop steak, but I have leather and feathers, and I didn't know that this early on. I thought zombies dropped the feathers right now. Looks like there's more dude, something weird's happening. Something so weird's happening, and it's not even my fault. Like, I'm actually genuinely tripping. We need to just go to bed. That's good. Like my house is on fire. Oh, because my house is on fire. Oh no, what is going on? Why is this happening? If I wanted to play firefighter, I'd play a different game, man. We need to like separate this off from the rest of the house here. What is going on? Alright, house is a bust. House is a bust. I'm abandoning the house. We need to just grab what we can and go. House is lost. We lost the house. What is... Okay, I hope this at least proves to show that, it's at least not me. So I'm really tripping out because I thought zombies were the only thing that dropped feathers, and that leather was only dropped in a later version. Apparently I might just be wrong. I am on 1.1. You can see it at the top right corner. It's not edited in. I might need to consult a professional. That's just a flower. Who do I call? Do I call Notch? Already burnt down forest, then we know. But it's insane to me that little bit of lava over there caused total meltdown. This is one thing I miss about the old generation of Minecraft, is that you would have little lava falls, lava waterfall type deals. And you don't get that anymore. You'll get some waterfalls, but they don't look as good as they used to, which kind of looks like maybe there's one there. We're gonna have to re-verify in the morning. Alright, so we do have full diamond armor now. We're going to continue on the digging. Fuck yes. Finally, we have diamonds. We have diamonds. We have 1 diamond. Alright, so that means I'm on the right track. 2 diamonds! Oh my goodness. So we have 3 diamonds, but I need to go up. Now is grab this lava from down here, and we're going to start working on getting a nether portal. Now I did originally want this to butt up to my house, but I have learned that fire is really dangerous, so we're going to build it a little farther away to cause less problems than we had when we started, because there is still a fire raging on where I spawned. But it looks, unless I did it wrong, we have completed the nether portal, which means all we need to do now is hit the right button. If I did it wrong, I do have the diamonds. We should have nether. Oh my gosh, we do. Okay, let's go inside and see what happens here. The only thing we should really have to worry about is gas, unless we get like a crazy unlucky spawn here. Oh man, how I missed this. Surprise, it's over there. It's not. That will fall. So here's the thing, man. A lot of people hate the old nether, and I don't blame them. Old nether wasn't pretty, but I felt like that was part of the enticement of the old nether, was that it was ugly as hell. Right? It wasn't supposed to look pretty. I really do miss this nether. I love this style of nether. For that reason. Oh, there's zombie piglins. Or, I guess they're not piglins, right? They're just zombie pigmen? I don't know. Maybe they are pig. No, they're not piglin. What do we call them? I'm gonna have to look. I guess it's not a zombie. It's just piglin, I guess. I don't remember. But anyways, this old netherrack design. Because like when I looked up this way, dude, this looks awful. This looks like inhabitable, right? But that's the whole point. That was the whole point of the nether. It wasn't supposed to be inhabitable. It was supposed to be ugly and the hardest place to survive. But they've changed it so now it's a little easier. You know, it's a little prettier, a little bit better on the eyes. But I genuinely missed when it looked like this. The lava falling from the ceiling. Everything. I miss it, man. This was such a perfect era for the nether, in my opinion. Just because I felt like it fit at what it was trying to do. And being inhabitable and ugly, I think is what it was trying to do. It made the game feel a little more whole. We're going to go ahead and head back. Because I don't want to die in here. Check on a forest fire. It's still burning. It's crazy how fast my house came and went. But this is still burning nice and steady. It's unreal to me. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. I feel like we got some progress. We got glass on our doors here. We'll be living out of this shack for a good little while until, at least I feel that there's a need to go into a newer version and move houses. But as of this moment, I think we're gonna be safe right here. So, with the next episode, we're gonna need beds. However, we have plenty of wool to do that, so we'll definitely have a bed by the next version and kind of move what's forward. So, what we're looking forward to, they're going to add special events, which we won't really dive into right now. New blocks, squid, sheep variants, and new trees, which means like pink sheep, if I'm not mistaken. And I think they have birch trees and spruce trees. That's going to be 1.2, which again, we're going to skip to 1.7. So, 1.3 added beds, repeaters, and slabs. So when we go to 1.7, we will be getting beds. We're going to be 1.4, right, which is going to add cookies, wolves, and a new Minecraft logo, which I'll be sure to showcase. 1.5 added cobwebs, new saplings, new rails, charged creepers, and weather. So we're going to see a lot of rain. The rain's going to bring lightning. The lightning is going to bring charged creepers, new rails. We have normal rails right now, to my knowledge, but we're going to see powered rails, activator rails, and so on and so forth. New saplings, which I think is going to come with the trees. And there's going to be cobwebs, which means we're going to have, I would hope, mine shafts, but I think it's just going to be in the corner of some buildings or somewhere in the cave. Added variants of tall grass, trapdoors, and maps. So I'm not sure about the trapdoors. I think it just means that they added the iron trapdoor. Maps, I guess there's maps in the games. I don't have one, which means this was before starting maps, but I may be able to craft one. Well, I'll have to test that out here in a little bit. And tall grass. There's no tall grass here, which means there's no wheat. So I'm hoping that the wheat's in the game, but I have to get through it through a different way. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, we can get wheat right now. Let's see. Pistons and shears. Now there is, yep, you see, that's how we're going to get wheat. Actually really proud of how far we've gone in just this time. We have full iron armor, as you can see here. We have enough diamonds to make a pickaxe, which I thought I was going to need for this. But we ended up doing the speed running method where we just use buckets. But yeah, I'm really proud of where this video kind of ended up. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, please like the video, subscribe. I am a new channel. That truly helps out a lot more than anything else. Leave a comment. All that helps so much. Thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed.